What's up, everybody? It is Matt from ElectricAllWheel, and today we have a replacement M7C-2 color display that we are going to install on the Lectric XP3.0 and test it out. So right now, the phone GPS says 20, well, it bounced 26. The display is saying 27. I would be interested to know what the GPS is saying. This is one of many accessories that we're hoping to carry in the ElectricAllWheel store, but we pulled this one in from Amazon to check, and then we'll see if we can get this product in the ElectricAllWheel store with our other accessories like the thumb throttle kit that we have, as well as the bike case suspension seat post, the dual battery kit, the USB adapter that works well with the Data X2, etc. If you've been here with us from the beginning, you know that we have a lot of product that is specialized for electric, so we wanted to test this out for you. We're going to put it on and then take it for a ride under load so that we can see what the PAS settings do, how the current, if it's actually working. It seems like the current readout may not work on this, but that is an easy give up for a working color display. And since this bike is brand new, the 0-mile reset won't bother us at all. We will leave links for all of the products that I described here and this display in the description below, and we appreciate you using those links because it helps support the ElectricAllWheel YouTube channel and keeps us bringing back more videos just like this for you. If you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe on YouTube. It is our primary, and if you're in the area, check out E-Bikes of Tampa Bay, Florida. Get in that Facebook group, make an event, go for a ride with your friends. Let's get to it. So for this, you're going to need a set of hex head wrenches, so make sure you got those so that you can remove the 2 screws here and then the 1 screw on the selector here. Also, make sure that you back this up, put your finger behind it, because there's a nut back there that will fall out if you don't get a hold of it. This. Need to do this one too. It's a different size. It too has the nut, so make sure you back that up. All right. Now I'm going to undo my cable wraps. Unplug this, and then there we go. Here's the factory display. So this display did not come with the 2 nuts that are supposed to be in there, so you'll have to use the ones that come with your display to make this work. That's stupid. Yeah, well, that's what we get. So I'm going to grab the nut and screw from previous, go ahead and start it here. So this is the nut and screw on the other side from previous. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on. Weirdly, this one did come with the nut. And I'm going to put it over here, make sure that the plus is up. You really can't mess that up because of orientation. And then I'm just backing up the nut so it holds while I screw this in. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Make sure that you line up your arrows. You can actually look inside of the pattern as well. So it was like 4 or 5 bands and then skip, and then the rest of it gets wrapped around the upper end, which is this cable that goes to the selection buttons, the display buttons. There we go, it looks normal. Let's go ahead and bring this back. And that is a color display. Let's just go ahead and get in some shade. I will get the camera and let's take it for a ride and test the pad settings. I have the display on and it's really bright outside, so this thing is really going to augment and screw up the coloration. So if you guys are like me and you like to ride with this thing, it's going to make it a little more difficult to see, especially if you're wearing sunglasses or riding night glasses, etc. So keep that in mind. Also, I noticed that when you press on the screen, this thing distorts, so that means that LCD is fragile, so beware. So what I'm after is to change the P settings and just see if they actually work on this display versus the Lectric. The P setting 2 is the default, level is 3. Let's see if I can get it. Accessing the P settings is the same, plus and minus button, hold it down, and then power runs you through all of the P settings. 1 is preset on this display to 3, and it doesn't look like I can move it, so that's fine. 2 is your units, so 2P is units and 0 is kilometers, 1 is miles, so that's good. 3 is not even an option on here, but it's voltage. I can tell probably if I switch it, yeah, it's just like 36, 48, and 60. So this display may work with a 60 volt bike. It would be interesting to see what it was. 04 is sleep, LCD display sleep timer, so I'm not even going to mess with that. It's set to 10. 5 is not on here, so I have no idea. P06 is tire size. This has a diameter of 24, so we're going to leave that. Actually, we'll bring that to 22, so let's go P06, we'll bring that down to 22, because that is the measurement that's coming off of the Lectric display. P08, P07 is not an option, so P08 is set to 100, that's class 3. P09, throttle 0 start, that's at 0, so that's good. 10 is mode toggle, PAS active, throttle inactive. 1 PAS inactive, throttle active, so should be on 2, so 1. So where are we at? Pin, both PAS and throttle are active. So let's, boy, this times out really quickly. So we're going to put that on 2. P10 mode toggle, PAS active, throttle inactive, PAS inactive, throttle active, both PAS and throttle active. So we put that on 2. So that's 10. 11 was set to a high number. It'll take more crank rotation. Sensitivity is on 5. I'm going to bring that down to 3. So there's that. P12 PAS strength is on 3. When set to a higher number, the motor will come in stronger. Lower numbers mean more gentle. So let's just put that on 2. 13 is not an option in the manual. 14 not an option. 15 is an option. Hold plus this button for 5 seconds to reset the odometer. That is an absolute no. 16 is that one. Yes, hold plus second for that. And then P21 walk mode enabled. So there is no continuity in these numbers, so we're going to have to bank on the ones that we did change are actually where we're at, so we'll test that when we ride. This is using the manual for the XP3.0 step through online on the Lectric website. We are about to witness one of the best things about e-bikes right now. All the car stoppage. I'm gonna hook it right. There we go. Okay, with these settings, PAS 1, I cannot throttle out of them. So whatever the setting was that allows for full throttle in any of the PAS, I am unsure. Right now, PAS 1, with some effort, 10 miles an hour. And it's very little effort. PAS 2, we have, it's hitting in at 15. PAS 3, just a minimal amount, like just to the point of resistance when pedaling. You're seeing 23 miles an hour. PAS 4 is bumping up past that. So I'm gonna hang on and get on the road to test the rest of this, and then we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go left. Thank you. All right. So that's we're looking for a plus 20 PAS 4. I can feel it already. Also, I think lowering the punch from the display, I'm gonna need to bump that number back up. I think it was like 12 if I recall. It's just the amount of power delivered when it is engaged. So PAS 4 is showing, holy moly, 27, 28. I just need to, that's PAS 4. Are we in danger of this thing going faster than the set limits? Because that would be nice. The battery is freshly charged. Shout out to freshly charged. We're seeing 26, 28, 29, and so long as I keep pedaling, I'm now seeing 30, 31, 32 on the display, and then if I give it some effort, I'm seeing 33, 34. So that's very interesting. Let me get down here. I'm gonna blaze through this stop sign, but I'm gonna actually pedal into this and give it some effort, see what this comes up to, and then see if it matches GPS from the Insta360. So please don't pull out in front of me, car. Thank you. All right. So I'm into the wind now, 30. All right, putting in effort. Now I'm back that off just for having resistance, 33, 32. So it'll be interesting to see if this correlates to the wheel diameter or whether or not it actually is pushing that fast. This would be a really gem of a find if it does. A lot of people like the color display anyway. Okay, that being said, let me take you through this. This is for trip. Trip looks to be working. It's showing 1.6 miles. Voltage, you actually see the drop. It goes, so let me stand still this thing. Voltage showing 52. I'll put in throttle, drops to like 49.2. Full grab, 49.1, okay? And now as it gets up to speed, it's bringing the voltage back up, so you can see that drop in the display. Let's go over to current readout. And it's showing 19. Yeah, it's saying the speed limit is dropping to 20, so the standard must be set there within it, and it doesn't matter, so it's throttle set to 20. They probably mirrored the programming for the electric display, so that would be really nice, and then opened up a couple of things that people really want anyway. With the gear ratio on the electric, I think it's like 4.7 or something because of the 11 tooth. This isn't bad, right? You're getting higher speeds. Now you put a dual battery on this thing and you can run these speeds continuously for some time and you're not gonna have much of an issue because you will have the range with the second battery that would have been eaten up if you only did it with one. So kudos to that. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking, man, if this thing gets up to 30, this would be really nice, but I also suspect that there's a little calibration needed on the diameter of the wheel, and then I'm gonna put the power back, and we'll see how it goes from there. But all things being equal, it does show the current, it does show the trip, that means the odometer works, and once you get the diameter setting correct, really wanna calibrate with a GPS. Display is showing 27. It doesn't look like the phone is catching up. There's 24, 25. Display showing 29. Let's see if we can get a more accurate readout. Maybe 21. Let's do that. All right. So display is showing 18, 19. We're just going to do throttle, no pedaling. 21, 21.6.4. Now we're getting closer. So showing 19. Yeah, 19. Drop off 18. Let me see if I can do this again. And I'm just gonna put it down to 20 and see if we're gonna get continuity. And then the last check I can't see right now, but will be off of the Insta360 GPS. So we'll bring this down, just put it on 20. And do throttle again. So speed on display shows 18, speed on GPS on the phone shows 18. Now I think we are cooking with something more accurate. So let me see about bumping this up. I'm gonna put two hands on and see if we can go a little bit faster. Let's try and catch this Tesla. Oh, this BMW is gonna come out. And there he goes. So right now, the phone GPS says 20, well, it bounced 26. The display is saying 27. I would be interested to know what the GPS is saying, but of course we'll see that when we get there. But yeah, 20 looks to be the better end for calibration of the diameter on this thing. Well, there you have it. We have successfully installed the color display, aftermarket color display, and honestly, with the current settings, I'm pretty happy with it. That diameter setting is a little messed up, and we recognize that there's probably a couple more that aren't going to match as well, and it would be nice to have and know those settings for those that aren't available to be updated in the Lectric manual that I was using to update what I presumed were the same. So would I use it? Yeah, sure. This is a nice upgrade for the XP 3.0. I believe it's something that Lectric should already do, and we are going to pursue it and see if we can put one out there at a cost that is a little bit better than what we can get now. But for now, we will leave a link for that item on Amazon in the description below. We appreciate you utilizing the links in the description for the items that we've talked about in the video. This will pair very, very well with a dual battery kit, especially high speed. And if you like the nicer things like a color display and perhaps a thumb throttle, we'll leave a link for that, as well as a bike case suspension seat post. Do this, you'll thank me later. Be on the lookout for more good videos like this, and then check back with us to see if we actually got this color display into our product line. And if not, at least you will have the link below. We appreciate your support, and if you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe on YouTube. It is our primary, and if you're in the area, check out E-Bikes of Tampa Bay, Florida. Get in that Facebook group, make an event, and go for a ride with your e-bike friends. We'll talk to you next time.